Hello everybody, this is Avirus010, and this is going to be a bit of an overview of the map Scrapmetal. Now, this map and Danya Fortress are probably the bigger of the four out of the Close Quarters DLC, and this one is a really interesting map. Now, the basis of this map is it's two buildings next to each other, connected by a few separate walkways, and there's a flag on each side, on one on each building. There's one flag on the roof of that building over there. It's A flag. B flag is inside this building here. And C flag is... Oh, hopefully don't die. There we go. And C flag is inside one of the walkways leading to each of them. So I think this is a very smartly designed map. Very interesting. Lots of levels to it. Increasing the use of the vertical gameplay that they're trying to sort of advertise with this Close Quarters DLC. But it's just a very well thought out map. Now, I'll start up with the top here on this B side. Now, up here, generally a lot of snipers hang out, and a lot of guys with LMGs and bipods hang out. Because if you have these two flags under control, it's very easy to take out everyone coming across here. Especially if they're coming across these pipeways here or these roofs of the walkways. But some of them will sneak through and go through these walkways here, going down to C flag there, or I think there's a staircase just over here somewhere. You might be able to see it, it's just over there, that's it. So there's two ways to get up here. There's through this staircase here, and that leads to this little pipe that you can walk across to get to A flag, or you can go across here and go down the long way, go through the bottom of, because you can go inside that building. And behind me is B flag. Now, B flag is in the middle of the building, and you can go down here as well as on the roof. So there's lots of areas that enemies can come from, so you have to be really careful when taking them, that you're watching for anyone that might be coming from the roof, anyone that might be coming from just over there, and these two staircases just over here. There's a staircase, and this one just here. Generally, most people come up this staircase here because they'll be coming from this walkway here, coming across from A. There'll be a lot of people coming up here, and then they'll just come around and take anybody out. And not as often, people will come from this side of the map. Now, when you're on this side of the map, it's also important to know that when you come down here, go even further down below and come down to C. Now, C flag is generally the one that's covered in C4 and motion sensors and everything, because it's really tight and nowhere to go. So there's usually a big chance that you're going to get a multi-kill if you've got C4 there, or if you come here with an LMG, you're going to get a massive spray if they're in a group. But it's what a lot of people tend to do is they'll drop a few smoke bombs maybe, and they'll protect them. And the best way to kill people from C, I think, is either if you're coming from either side and you happen to flank them, maybe come down from the rooftops here, come around here and shoot the people through here. I mean, there's a few poles in the way, but they'll be less likely to see you, especially if they're distracted trying to defend from enemies coming from over in that direction. So now we're under here in A flag. So there'll be not as many people coming through here, I don't find. Most people generally hang around. But because the B flag is inside the building here, there'll be more people inside this building rather than inside this one. Unless, of course, they're coming through down below here. Sorry about my dog barking if you can hear that. And this is an access to the roof here. And there'll usually be a lot of people hiding around here. Well, there's going to be people everywhere, but generally hiding behind these things. And a lot of people hiding in these dark areas here because it's hard to see through, especially here. This is obviously going to be a spawn point. And yeah, and this leads back over here. And if you go up the staircase, so if you go down, we'll go further down below in the building, but rather go up here, and this is probably one of the safest ways to get across to B, because you can come straight up here and take out any of the snipers that are hiding up here to take you out if you're planning to go across here. But also, just go easily down these stairs and you're ready to take B. So probably if you're if you've got A flag and C flag, or there's a lot of action going on at C, and you want to try to take B, come through this walkway here. Just be careful of any C4s or claymores that might be here. But this is probably the best way, and you can come through there, and you go down those stairs if you want to flank anyone at C, or just come over here to take B. And that's a bit of an overview of the map Scrapmetal. Thank you.